Is this $20 head shaver that I got off of Amazon just as good as those more expensive head shavers? Let's find out. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Tony with Style45. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's good to have you here. If you've seen our videos before, it's good to have you back. Here on this channel, we discuss men's fashion, style, personal grooming, health, finance reviews, and much, much more. If those are topics you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give this video a like. If you're indeed new to the channel, or you just haven't seen our cordless head shaver comparison video, it featured the Skull Shaver Pitbull Gold Pro up against the Remington RX5/Boulder Pro, depending on what country you live in. And in said video, I let you guys know which one I thought was a better buy, considering at the time, these were two of the top selling head shavers on Amazon, and there was a substantial price difference between the two, with the Skull Shaver costing about $100 and the Remington $70. But since posting that video, I've come across this cordless head shaver that not only costs $20 and looks very similar to the Remington RX5/Boulder Pro, but is the exact same thing as a lot of these other brands that are just putting their branding on this device and selling it for 3 to 4 times the amount. But I'll bite my tongue and save my thoughts on that for another video. All right, before I open up this box, I just want to let you guys know I'll be comparing all 3 of these head shavers against each other and giving each of them a score from 1 to 5 in these 4 categories: functionality, cost, features, and my overall experience using these head shavers. I will also be leaving all 3 affiliate links in the description down below, so if you decide to pick one up, hit one of those links, save some money, and help out the channel. Now let's get this thing unboxed and see if it's just as good as the Remington and the Skull Shaver. All right, before I get into what each of these head shavers scored, I just want to get this out of the way. All 3 of these head shavers pretty much cut hair about the same as far as length goes. Closer than traditional clippers, but not as close as a razor. Now let's get into the scores. When it comes to functionality, the Skull Shaver and the Remington both get a 5 and the 4D gets a 4. Like I said, all 3 of these head shavers pretty much cut hair about the same as far as length goes, but in my opinion, the 4D's motor felt a little weaker than the other 2. Now on to cost. The Skull Shaver gets a 3, the Remington a 3.5, and the 4D at 20 bucks is obviously gonna get a 5. When it comes to features, the Skull Shaver gets a 5 for its ergonomics. There's multiple ways to hold the Pitbull, and it's the only one of the 3 that has a battery percentage indicator. The other 2 just have LED lights that turn red when the device needs to be charged. The Remington gets a 4 for its inclusion of a detailed trimmer that some might find useful. The 4D gets a 4.5 for also having a detailed trimmer and coming with 4 additional attachments. The 4 additional attachments are not going to replace any dedicated devices that I already own that do these jobs, but they may come in handy when traveling or in a pinch. All right, finally, onto my overall experience using these head shavers. I'm gonna give the Pitbull a 5 because in my opinion, it felt the most comfortable to use. It comes with a USB charger, so I can pretty much charge it anywhere. And it has that battery percentage indicator, so I never had to guess how much juice is left in it. The Remington gets a 4.5, just for the fact that it's the only one of the 3 that comes with a proprietary wall charger, so you're limited to where you can charge it. And the 4D gets a 3. In my opinion, the motor on the 4D feels a little weaker than the other 2, and cleaning the shaving heads is a little more tedious than cleaning the shaving heads on the Remington and the Skull Shaver. So now that we went over the scores, as you guys can see, there's pros and cons to all three of these head shavers, but I'm still gonna answer the question, do I think this $20 cordless head shaver is just as good as those more expensive head shavers? And my answer would have to be no, but it's not far behind. So if you own any of those more expensive head shavers and you need a second head shaver, something to put in your gym bag, something to have in the car, something to travel with that you're not gonna be too concerned about losing, I would definitely check out one of these inexpensive cordless head shavers. And on a side note, if you own any of these three head shavers or one from a different brand, let us know in the comment section down below which make and model and what your experience is with them. And like I said, all three affiliate links will be in the description down below, so check that out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.